Got the introductions coming up for the consolation game at the Glodzik Tournament 2009. The Bulls from the rec department.
At center, number 10, Dalton Woodard. At forward, number 32. Watch it. Devin Moneri. Got that right, didn't I? At guard, number 3, Kyle
Lunch. Yeah, the other night he called him lunch and John Center's there. I'll never forget it.
Number 22, Dylan Hopkins. And at guard, number 5, Quinn.
And that's the Bulls. They're here in the consolation game to take on the Clarendon Crusaders, and we'll get the Crusaders now.
Number 2, Aaron Hinnetter.
That's Hinternetter coming out.
Shane Davis. Number 12, Chris Hatch. Number 13, Josh Newton. Number 32, Chad Crossman. Number 34, Jacob Perry. Starting lineup for the Crusaders. At forward, number 1, Jarrett McMahon. At guard, number 5, Cody McCoy. At guard, number 7, Greg Hall. At guard, number 10, Patrick Munger. And at forward, number 33, Lincoln Porter. Would you all rise for the national anthem?
We'll have the opening tip-off in just a moment on Munger Vision. And again, one of the icons here at the Glodzik Tournament, Steve Petrika. He's been here as a player, a coach, and referee for at least 35 of the 50 years that it's been a youth basketball tournament here. It's only been 21 years they've named it after the late at Glodzik. But 35 years involvement in the tournament. I think that's just tremendous. Tells you a lot about the man and his heart and his character. And he'll throw the ball up, and Steve Petrika will get the consolation game underway. And we've got Clarendon in the blue uniforms, the Rutland Rec Bulls in the red, and it should be a very even contest. This should be a dynamite basketball I'm going to watch. Go down to Maneri up, and he'll leave it short. He'll get his own rebound. Maneri back up. Maneri will get the bucket. He took the initial shot, missed it, and then got the rebound and put it up and in. It'll go 2-0. The Bulls with the lead, and this is Drake Hull, and he's somebody to watch. He is a dynamite player. He's a very good player. Mumford on the drive was fouled by Maneri. It'll be a blocking foul called, and it'll be the first foul of the contest, 23 seconds into the contest. So we'll have Mumford take the ball out of bounds on the baseline. No, we're going to have Mumford go there and take the ball out of bounds. And at the conclusion of the championship game, which will follow this consolation game, we'll have the award ceremony. We'll name the all-tournament team, and plus we'll have all the trophies handed out and the big scenario that closes out the Glodzik Tournament 2009. I hope you've enjoyed the tournament this year on Munger Vision. Been a blast to be here. It's been a pleasure. Been an honor to be asked to be here. And that's going to be Hull on the run. He'll miss his shot, and McMahon had it. It's going to be off from Maneri out of bounds. He'll stay with Clarendon. So Pritchard will take the ball out of bounds on the baseline. He'll stay there this time. Joe McKieran, the other official, and he's an outstanding official. Mumford will stop, bop, and not drop it. The rebound will come down. It'll be Hotchkiss with the basketball. He's looking for the push down the floor. He had Lynch up ahead. Mumford will read the pass and get the interception. Mumford finding Hull. Hull will log a lot of minutes tonight, and he will handle the ball an awful lot of the time. He'll set the table for this offense, but he's also a threat to score on every possession. Pritchard had it blocked by Maneri. The ball will come down to Lynch. Lynch with a 1-on-2 break right now, has it the feed and goes over the ball. He's okay. They're going to go up ahead to Pritchard. That just was reminiscent of how I played right there. That's the only reason I enjoyed it. Hull will go up, and no, he leave it a little short. Both teams in the warm-ups were very laid back, very relaxed, very loose. The Bulls last night losing 34-32 to Christ the King. A tremendous ball game, and that's how they ended up here in the consolation game. We'll go inside to Quinn Curtis, and he'll take the shot, and that's Woodard with the basketball, and he's going to be a little bit long and strong, and Hull will get the rebound, and Drake Hull with that head up all the time going down the floor, goes by the bench. He'll give him the play, and he'll tell him to take it in. He'll push, double clutch, and get the bucket. Going to be tied at 2. So fluid coming down the floor. Now Hotchkiss, the same deal. He runs the point, and he's an offensive threat, and he's fluid out there. Just a natural ball player trying to post up. Will miss a shot. Hull will get the rebound. And the good thing about Hull getting a rebound is he can bring the ball down himself. There's no outlet pass needed. And one of the Clarendon cheerleaders during the breaks here, there'll be an action tonight, and that's going to be stolen away by McCoy. And he'll bring it back to Hull. And each team, I don't think there's any pregame jitters. They've been here and they're ready. They've worked all week. They're one of the final 4 teams left, and Mumford driving to the hole strong. Mumford missed it. McMahon put it up. Pritchard had it, hands it off to Mumford, and gonna have a travel call. Joe McKernan with the call. Will be traveling. We'll have a turnover. Again, the championship game between Dorset and Christ the King will be on Munger Vision at a later date. You can go to the website, PEGTV.com, click video on demand, and you can watch all the games from the Glodzik tournament right there at your leisure and at your convenience on the internet. I tell you, if there was and every team's been well represented here, but Clarendon, if there was a Spear Award, it would have to go to their class body or student body, where it's called, oh, bucket, Lynch. They come with painted faces, blue pom-poms, a cheerleader squad, and I mean, it's just crazy. You see more of that already there? Starting to holler already, getting set. Hull on the drive. No, set on the rim, no good. Ball will be tipped out. McCoy will put this shot up and just miss it. Woodard, McMahon, Mumford will get the basketball. He'll bring it back to Pritchard. Pritchard, they'll just reset the offense. They'll bring it back around. They'll go inside, and that was sealed off this time. Mumford on the drive, pass the defender up, and no. Hotchkiss had it, lost it. McMahon will save it. It'll come back to Curtis, and Curtis, he's going to take it all the way in. He'll stop, let the defender go by him, and we're going to have a travel called. So a couple turnovers here in the first half. It's 4-2. The Bulls with the lead, and Clarendon with the basketball. Hull will go down in the corner, and Mumford trying to post up back in against Maneri. He wouldn't budge. Looks like they're sitting in the zone defense. That'll be Pritchard up, and Pritchard will get it. We'll be tied at 4. They're going to bring Hewitt in the ball game for the Bulls. He'll be the first sub of the contest. He'll be on the sideline. He'll be coming in just a second. Maneri around the rim and no good. He'll come back to Hull, and Hull. Drake Hull with the basketball. And Hull looking to set it up. We'll go down in the corner. He'll go baseline. He'll wrap the pass around. Pritchard left open, still hard off the glass. Hotchkiss had it. I believe went off for McMahon out of bounds. And that'll be the call, and it'll come over now, and it'll be Bulls basketball. Yeah, and Quinn Curtis is going to catch his breath. He'll come out for a breather, and they're going to bring Hewitt in to take his spot on the Bulls. Coach Todd Hotchkiss, the head coach for the Bulls. He's done a good job, as has David Perry, the coach for Clarendon, getting their teams this far, and that's going to be up, no good. Rebound, Maneri up, and Maneri muscling it up and in. And don't forget the selection of the all-tournament team. I don't know who's on it this year. I'm going to be just as surprised as everybody when I see who's on it. That ball will squirt free. Will be picked up by Lynch, and Lynch has Hotchkiss down the floor. He'll measure his steps, go to the right hand, and get the basket. And that will bring number 12, Chris Patch, to the bench. He'll be coming in for Clarendon. Hull, he can hit from out there. He's going to just take his time, set up between circles, wait for the screen. Lynch went on top of the screen. He left him there defensively in a good spot, and a shot on the drive would be no good. Woodard with the rebound. He will squirt the pass out, and Mumford will come up with the steal. Mumford tipping the ball around. Pritchard in the paint. Got to get out of the paint. No, he got caught. 3 seconds. Shot. You could see him in the background on the camera. Got in the paint, never left the paint. And Joe McKernan with the call. And now they have made the substitution, and Patch in the basketball game in blue, wearing number 12 for Clarendon. 8-4. The Bulls with the lead. Bulls have the basketball. And there's less than a minute to go, and they'll go back down to Maneri. First quarter, that is. And Hull will get to the loose ball, scramble, and squirt through his legs, be picked up by Lynch. He's going to go up, and the ball might have been tipped on the flight. It did seem to cock sideways, so that's going to be Hewitt with a hook shot. Woodard going to go to the line. That's Maneri again, 32. So Devin Maneri having a big ball game. And Stevie Petrika with the call. And so Devin Maneri, and then at the end of the championship game, I believe is when they're going to do it, but Mark Kadir, the president of the whole shebang here, does a great job every year putting this Glodzik tournament together with a ton of great volunteers. But they have 100 basketballs up in the ceiling, and they're going to release them at the end of the night so the kids can get a souvenir for the 2009 Glodzik tournament. Patch will get to the loose ball after miss free throw. 39 seconds to counting. 8-4. Clarendon down by 4, but they got a chance here to chip away at that lead in the closing seconds of the first quarter. Hull, baseline, Patch, up. Patch, no good. Rebound, Woodard. Woodard's doing a good job on the defensive boards for the Bulls, keeping Clarendon to basically one and done on the drive. Hotchkiss will change it in for 2 points. 10-4. Final shot coming up in the first quarter, and Hull looks to the bench. He'll get the call out, and he'll run through the play. McCoy, 3-balling it. He got travel. He set himself up there. He took a few extra steps. And look at Steve Petricka with those moves. He went right after that. Looked just like he was in his glory days at West Rutland playing basketball. 7 seconds, and Hotchkiss, he can hit the 3-ball, so if he doesn't get the penetration, he'll just line it up from the outside. Going to go down inside to Maneri. Turns, got it at the buzzer! Maneri at the buzzer will can it in, and he had a big first quarter. 12-4, the Bulls with the lead, and at the end of 1 quarter of play in the Glodzik Tournament 2009, the Consolation contest on Munger Vision. Well, I was talking about them. They have done a great job here at the tournament. That's the Clarendon cheerleading squad. Could be looking at future state titleists for cheerleading, and they build pyramids and they do cheers and they do all kinds of good stuff as they'll get set and do a cheer now. Tell you, if that's not Warren Kimball and I can't think of the guy who did it for the Evening Post, Norman Rockwell and Americana and all that. We're in a quaint little gym, American flag on the wall, cheerleaders, young kids playing basketball, hometown crowds here. I mean, this is Americana right here. This is cool to be here. And Pritchard will bring the ball into play, and he'll be Clarendon with the basketball. Just underway, 6-minute quarter, second quarter underway. Clarendon held to just 4 points offensively. The Bulls did a good job of limiting second chance points. Pritchard, a lot of dribbling in the paint, and he'll get the ball over, and Maneri's just having a monstrous game. Hotchkiss and Hewitt. Hotchkiss is going to go up and missed it. Lincoln Pritchard will come down with the rebound. He looks for the outlet. He's going to go a long distance, and it's going to be out of play. He'll throw the ball away, looking for a Hull down the court. So a turnover, and we'll have the Bulls with the basketball, and Hotchkiss with the catch. You go down to Maneri, and that's been a tough matchup for the Clarendon squad. Maneri, like I said, I think he's got 6 of the 12 points. And boy, Lynch right there read the pass. We're trying to thread the needle and get to Mumford. They'll go over the top, and Patch will make the steal, and Patch will put it on the floor and traveled. Yeah, he got hopping and skipping, got called for the travel. And Quinn Curtis coming back in the basketball game, number 5 for the Bulls, who replaced Lynch. Winner will take the 3rd place honors here at the Glodzik tournament, and considering how many teams start this thing and how many days it lasts, to end up in a number 3 or 4 spot is quite an accomplishment. There's been tremendous talent on this court this week. Hotchkiss, no, a little long and strong. It'll be picked up by Curtis, and he passes up the shot. He'll come off to Maneri. Maneri on the drive, had it stolen away by Pritchard up ahead, and we've got a 2-on-1 as Hull's going to go all the way up, and Hull will get the finish this time. Been a long time since they've had points, but they'll cut it to a 12-6 basketball game now. That's picking up the intensity on the sideline here. Coach Perry, hoarse from the whole week. He gets, Hotchkiss just floated to an open spot on the court and drilled it. We're going to have a Clarendon timeout as they look at 4:30 on the clock, and they got to do something defensively on the perimeter. 14-6, and right now the Bulls are hot shooting the ball from the field. So that was a Clarendon timeout taken, and right now Hotchkiss just shooting the lights out from the outside, and Maneri doing the damage on the inside for the Bulls. Tremendous action. Clarendon with a 32-28 win over the Celtics earlier in the tournament to advance deeper in. And then the overtime win 50-47 over Proctor, one of the best ball games I have seen at any level this year. And then, of course, last night against Dorset, a team I think is in the driver's seat to win the tournament. Just a tremendous group of athletes. And Clarendon just kind of ran out of gas emotionally and had a lot of help from the Manchester Dorset squad. Mumford leaping in there, can't grab the basketball. Lynch up ahead, will get it to Hewitt. Hewitt up and over the top of Hull. Will miss the shot, and rebound will be Patch. You'll look for Hull. Hull to Mumford. Remember those names tonight you're hearing, because these are tomorrow's high school stars today on Munger Vision. And McMahon was open and rushed the shot. It'll be saved. It'll be picked up by Curtis. Curtis will find Hotchkiss. He'll settle things down. It's an 8-point Bulls lead. And Curtis open, turns, fires like a block from behind, and it's going to stay down here. Yeah, you can see the indication from Steve Petrika. And Maneri, after a brief rest to get the battery recharged, will place Woodard on the court. Into Hewitt, got it, off the window, no. Tips the ball to himself, goes up, and I think Hewitt's going to get shots. McMahon's reaction, he'll be called for the foul. And Steve Petrika confirms it is on McMahon, and it will be 2 shots coming up for Hewitt. And again, the volunteers here, the refs, the scorekeeper, the bookkeeper, the ticket takers, the people who do things behind the scenes. You don't see Pat Lyon with the PA and the mic, and Mark Kadir with just the whole package, and Teresa McGinnis and Dee Dee Corey, and oh my God, I don't know all the volunteers' names, but just another tremendous effort this year at the tournament. Hinternetter at the scores table. He'll be coming in for the Bulls. We're going to have a violation. Okay, so there's a question on the violation as Clarendon. Yeah, they're going to allow Hull to come out. Hull's going to take a very rare breather. They're going to bring Hinternetter in and take his spot. And with a 15-6 lead, Hewitt will cash it in on his second chance after there's a violation against Clarendon. Goes 16-6, a 10-point lead, and Hinternetter will bring it into Mumford. They're going to push Mumford to the point now that Hull is on the bench. Mumford with Lynch, and Mumford going to take it all the way up, puts the shot and drew the foul. I tell you, he is a tough player, Mumford is. Like I said, he's plays like he's about 6'3" out there, and he took that in fiercely right into the hoop and drew the foul. Mumford, nope, he'll get a second chance. Is Mumford's second shot, no. Tipped around, and McMahon can't save it. Great effort, just couldn't save it. It'll become Bulls basketball. Joe McKernan wants Lynch to slide over. Ken Hotchkiss done a nice job the whole tournament. Like I said, I don't know who's on the all-tournament team, but Dylan Hotchkiss would be on my list. I'll tell you that right now. He'll turn around and fire, no good. Maneri, got it. Oh, Maneri just having a big first half. I have him unofficially for 8 points here in this first half. Mumford slides to a stop, and he'll try to get started again. Lynch will get called for the foul. Stevie Petrika with the call, and the ball will come to this near side, and they'll have Woodard coming in the ball game for Lynch for the Bulls. And right now they need Patch to come over, and he'll take the ball out of bounds for Clarendon. And that's a tough catch. It was a tough pass, and it's going to be Hotchkiss up. Hotchkiss delivers 2 more points, and the lead now goes to 14 at 20-6. So they're looking to find their offense. Right now that defense is just bothering them tremendously. Woodard will tip the ball, get it, and Woodard on the break. They'll go to the floor, and ball will skirt free, and Maneri will be called for a jump ball as he tied up Crosman in the ball game, 32. As Pritchard and Hull will be coming in the ball game for Clarendon. Maneri waits as the substitutions come into the contest. Yeah, now come back to Hotchkiss. Hotchkiss Looking for the baseline, pulls up and drained it. Hotchkiss putting on a clinic right now. Mr. Hotchkiss having a big consolation game. Up ahead looking for Hotchkiss. He'll reach back and get the basketball. He'll cross inside of Pritchard. He's going to go to the hole again. No. There's Hewitt. Yes. Hewitt hustling down the floor, was there for the second chance points. We'll get the rebound. And Alari just leading now 24-6, an 18-point lead with 1:41 to go in the first half of play. And Clarendon just trying to weather the storm right now as Mumford drove, just missed the shot. I mean, it was a great play. He just missed the shot. That'll beat a Maneri. And he'll throw it away. Yeah. I don't think it was tipped. Nope. He was looking around, but it was not tipped. It was just an errant pass. Went out of bounds. Scared the heck out of the Clarendon scorekeeper, the bookkeeper over there. And I got to see a number. I think it's Newton, number 13. That's Josh Newton, 13 in the ballgame for Clarendon. That pass will go baseline, and see Woodard get out and bother the shot. And then Woodard will tip it. And it'll be out from Pritchard out of bounds. And the Bulls, with 71 seconds to go, trying to increase that 18-point lead that they have right now. Long pass, front court. Curtis, open. Curtis, no. Rebound, Woodard, puts it up. Woodard, no. Tip back outside. It'll be taken by Mumford. Mumford through a crowd of people through the center court logo. Mumford's going to take it all the way. He'll go up, get the foul, and just did miss the shot. 5 red will be Curtis. He'll be called for the foul, and Mumford heading to the line. Again, you see that explosiveness of his taking it to the hole. Mumford settles back in at the line. There's 55 seconds left in the first half of play. And he'll miss them both. That'll be a battle along the paint. It'll be pushed out by Newton, and now that's Maneri throwing it back to Hotchkiss. Hotchkiss around the defender. Hotchkiss up. Hotchkiss just did miss it. Put a lot of English on the ball. Hewitt, right now the height advantage for the Bulls paying dividends as they're getting second and third opportunities off missed shots. And Hunter and I are just a late getting there, and that's going to be up by Maneri. No good. It's going to come out to Hull. 39 seconds left in the first half of play. Great no-look pass. Straight up, straight down. Must have been tipped. Mumford on the floor behind the play. Slow to get up, and now he's coming back into the play. Hull up and got it. 3-ball for Hull. And that could be something that sparks that offense and gives them a little momentum as they come out of the halftime locker room. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Maneri traveled. Yeah. He got a good head start on that. He'll be called for the travel. That was 6.2 seconds to go. Clarendon is going to call a timeout. They want to play drawn up. They know a basket here can make a big difference heading into the locker room at the break. Now, nobody in the bonus yet, so if there's a foul without being in the act of shooting, there will not be a shot. And they won't start the clock till he touches the basketball, and that's why they let it roll all the way up to midcourt. Hull, three-pointer. Hull got it! He drained it! And that's going to make it 24-12, and Clarendon will finish strong at the end of the first half of play, and maybe that'll ignite him coming into the second half, but it's the Bulls 24-12 over the Clarendon squad in the consolation game at the 2009 Glodzik tournament on Munger Vision. For the officials now, as the players are out matching up defensively, I think those 35 years have gone up to Mr. Patrica. Thank God they get the refs that coming on now. Here they go. Here we go. We're set for the second half. So the blue basketballs were good to go here with 6 minutes to go on the clock in the third quarter, and that offensive flurry at the end by Clarendon. And Clarendon will have the ball, get things started here. They're looking to carry over that offensive power. And Mumford from Hull, and all of a sudden we got a ball game. It's 24-14. Well, one thing they had to improve upon was their defense. As Hotchkiss trying to answer 3 balls for 3 balls. That'll be McCoy with the basketball. He'll dribble to an open spot on the floor, then flip the pass back on reversal to Hull. Hull is the kind of guy, he can take a game over. And Pritchard ducked out of the way of the pass. I'm not sure why. When I played, nobody threw me the ball that much, so if that would have been good to me, I would have just locked onto that thing, never gave it up. Pritchard just ducked out of the way. Like it was a cream pie they were throwing at him. It's Hotchkiss. Hull will pick him up defensively, and that's one area. I mean, Clarendon gave up 24 first half points. They need to clamp down defensively. And a lot of it was on the offensive rebounding power. And Hotchkiss looks, fires, no good. Woodard, there it is right there. That's what I'm talking about. Hewitt kept it alive. Woodard got the ball again, jump ball. It'll be red basketball. But that's 2 chances after the initial shot was missed that the Bulls able to generate more offensive chances by getting those rebounds. Hotchkiss wants to drive, goes up, and no, can't get the finish. That's going to be tipped. Hewitt lost his bounce. Curtis will get the basketball. He'll throw it back to Lynch as the bodies get up off the floor, and it's got it. 3 ball for Lynch. Puts the lead to 13, and that's what I mean about defense. Hall going to take it in, makes the contact, go to the line, shoot 2. He attacked Hotchkiss aggressively in the paint, drew the foul, and Joe McKieran with the call. Had his brother John McKieran call the semifinal games the other night, and both brothers fine officials. And Hull will put it up and rim out on him. And Maneri, 32, coming in with the Bulls in red, and Patch, number 12, will come in for, I think, McCoy. Yeah, it's a Clarendon change, and it will be McCoy coming out, Patch coming in. And Hull will miss the second shot. Rare 2 misses for Hull. And there will be some press in the back court. Now they'll have Lynch work the ball up cautiously against very soft press from Mumford. Lynch wants him to rotate, yeah, and he brings Maneri over on the top. Maneri, who had a monster ball game in the first half, I believe 8 points would be called for the travel. Again, Clarendon will have an open court to work with. There'll be no press in the back court in Hull. Thinking 3 ball, lining it up, and nope, he'll front rim it this time. That's Lincoln Pritchard with the basketball. And taken out there by Lynch, and Lynch will go past the defense. And see Hull got in the air, and he might have got a piece of the basketball. There's the rebound once. It's going to be blue basketball. Yeah, they had a chance on the second chance points on the weak side rebound. And again, that's been the Bulls' big plus so far in the basketball game. They've owned the boards. It's Clarendon looking for a Hull to find some room to penetrate. We'll work off the screen. Traveled. Yeah, he got in the air and turned around and traveled the basketball. Traveled with the basketball. Maneri to Lynch to Hewitt. He got down the floor, and there's Woodard on the offensive boards. He'll put it on the floor, turn, jump hook, no good. Rebound, Maneri has it, and he's going to go straight up with it. Look at Hewitt. Look at the chance. Woodard. Look at the chances. Look at the chances by the Bulls. Woodard will get the 2 points to strip down. And the lead back up to 15 now, 29-14. All the way in, and oh, can't finish the deal. Maneri jump ball as Patch will tie up Maneri. It'll be Clarendon basketball. Steve Petrika with a word from the coach for Clarendon, Dave Perry, and Maneri read it. Maneri just too quick, got there and stole it. They have Hewitt down the floor. Lynch going to take it all the way in. No, didn't use the backboard that time. Woodard with yet another rebound. 3 seconds, yeah. That'll be a 3-second call on Woodard, and again, they've owned the glass here in this basketball game. Clarendon getting in that position. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter, down 15, where they need to put together another run of 2-3 baskets here. Hall, nope, front rimmed it, will come back out. Lynch will turn away from the pressure. Pritchard trying to catch him, and he'll carry the basketball. Took a high dribble on him, and it'll be a carry. And Lynch, all that hard work, will turn around very dejected and head down the court. Coach Hotchkiss wanted him to settle it down here, eliminate those turnovers by going too fast. There's a time to run, and there's a time to just be possession oriented. Have the ball and set up your offense. Run some clock. Hall wants to dump it down inside, and again, they didn't rotate to the ball for him. It's picked up by Patch, and it's going to be a 3-second call, I believe. Nope, we're going to foul. Blue ball, and I missed the call. So Lincoln Pritchard doesn't want to get the 5 count. We'll throw it in the corner. McMahon will make the catch. Mumford taking it to the hole. Got the job done this time. Mumford will go into press mode, and he's got the steal off from Lynch. Oh, went out from Mumford last. It's going to be red basketball. Curtis will take the ball out of bounds. They're going to bring back in Hotchkiss, number 22, for the Bulls. He'll replace Curtis. So Quinn Curtis is going to catch his breath. Hotchkiss gives him another good ball handler out there against the press. Maneri going to take it all the way. Nobody got in his way, and he took it right to the hole. McMahon will get the rebound, give it off to Hull. Hull with 2:24 to go in the third quarter. His team down by 13. There's the screen. Hotchkiss went below it. They give it back to Pritchard. Pritchard trying to wheel to the inside. Lynch just took it away from him. Lynch got a 2-on-1. We'll go over the top. Hotchkiss up. Hotchkiss can't use the window to his advantage. He'll miss the shot, and he'll come down to Hull. He's going to go long distance to Mumford. And Maneri both on the floor. And Maneri slow to get up, and he's going to be okay. Pretty athletic move by both young men to avoid major damage on a collision. As Crosman will come in and he'll replace Pritchard. He'll bring the ball back, and this is Maneri. I'm sorry, that's Hotchkiss. That's, down and out. Halfway down, pop back out. Hewitt in a trio of blue jerseys will give it back to Maneri, and he'll hammer it home. Maneri in double digits now for points on the night. Pushes the lead back to 15, 31-16 the Bulls. Mumford ball fakes, wheels, using the window. Nope, missed the backboard. And that will go up over the backboard, out of play, and it'll be the Bulls with the basketball. Bulls in a position where if they can put together a couple more baskets, they can be sitting very good for the fourth quarter of having this sewn up. Hotchkiss pulls up, shoots, no good. Weak side rebound, Hewitt, no. Foul. It's going to be on Maneri with a push from behind on Hull. Nobody near the bonus yet. See everybody's got these balloon hats in this year. That's the big thing. See them? Huh? I don't have one because I can't wear my headset with it, but everybody's important's got one. I don't have one. Hull wants Mumford to come across, and Crosman didn't go to the basketball, and he'll be knocked out of bounds by Woodard, I believe, and he made a good defensive play. So the Bulls trying to become the winner here in the Consolation game. Just 63 seconds left in this quarter, and they're up by 15 points. And they've done it. Solid defense, pounding the boards on both ends of the floor, and some pretty hot shooting actually too. Their field goal percentage is going to be very high. And won't get the bounce the other way. Now remember, Hull hit 2 3-pointers near the end of the second quarter of play, and he's gone cold here. And McMahon will make the steal, and he'll wrestle the ball away from Hewitt, and he'll look for Hull. We're down to 34 seconds to go on the clock, and Hull got it. 3 threes for Hull. And again, it cuts the lead to 12. Right now, that looks like that's their offense. Don't challenge. If he doesn't get challenged on the perimeter, he'll put up the 3-ball. Lynch will miss it. Going to have a foul. It's going to be Hewitt pushed from behind. It'll be side out. Coach Hotchkiss shaking his head on that one. He felt it was a tall person taking advantage of their height, just reaching over and not making contact. Tell you though, both coaches in this contest and actually in the next game really have shown good sportsmanship. I mean, it's been really well done. Oh, and Mumford will get up off the floor. The ball was blocked. I didn't get the number up, and it would have counted just off the mark. And the 12-point lead for the Bulls in the Consolation game. They've got 6 minutes to go before they'll get the win. Clarendon's got one more of those fantastic finishes in them. They need to start the comeback right now. They're only 6-minute quarters, and they're down by 12. Up, and Hotchkiss will get it. Hotchkiss, again, just been a fabulous player to watch the whole tournament. And, you know, I'm sure he's going to be a name you'll hear at the high school level very shortly. Hall this time with nowhere to get the shot off, wants to go down inside to Crosman. He has the ball in a crowd of people, and he wants to roll the basketball to Pritchard. That'll be in the paint. Woodard got it off to Hotchkiss. They got a 2-on-1 to Lynch. He'll reach back and get the ball, go up, and hard off the glass. There's Hotchkiss on the trail. Up, got it, foul, count it. And Joe McKernan makes it official. The basket is good. And Dylan Hotchkiss at the line. Got it. That'll finish the three-point play. Now, Quinn Curtis will come in for Lynch, and that's a Bulls change in the red uniforms. And again, I'd like to thank the Glodzik committee and the Glodzik family for allowing me to videotape the event again this year. It's just an honor to be allowed to be here and be not part of it, but just to videotape it for the community so the community can see this wonderful event and hopefully get interested in it to come and watch it next year and the years after. This is the 21st Ed Glodzik tournament, the 50th youth basketball tournament here at the West Rutland High School. Hinternetter will make the grab, the run, the weave, and Hull wants to push the ball to the baseline to Crosman. He'll spin a 360, missed the shot, and there's Woodard on the defensive boards. He'll go over the top now to the defense and get the ball to Curtis. Curtis felt the pressure from Hinternetter, pulled up and gives the ball back to Hotchkiss. He'll work between circles, go to Maneri on the right side. He will ball fake, go up, no good. Maneri got it. Oh, he's been great in this ball game, Maneri has. 38-19 and Clarendon. Three ball on it and 4 threes for a Hull. 4 threes. I mean, he's got the high school range already. Hotchkiss pass tipped and intercepted. It was Pritchard that tipped it to Hull. Hull lines it up. Hull. Nope, that was actually tipped, I believe. No, Joe says it wasn't. And Hull with a rare miss. He's been dynamite from the arc. 38-22, and we have Mumford, Perry, 34. Mumford's 10. And Davis is number 8 coming out for Clarendon. So they'll get some fresh legs in there. Yeah, we're all set to go now. To Maneri, and he'll go baseline against Pritchard, put the shot up off the front of the rim. There's Woodard, had it, lost it, and Mumford, we're going to foul on Woodard. Going hard and aggressive, good play by Woodard. He'll pick up the foul, though, as he fouled Mumford. And again, that's only the fourth team foul, only the 4th team foul. Nobody got to the bonus in the first half of play, and no, they haven't reached the bonus yet. With 3:56 to go in the basketball game. Again, championship games coming up between Christ the King and Dorset. After that, they'll have the trophy presentations, the all-tournament teams announced, and then the release of the 100 basketballs. Hewitt wide open will make the grab, bobble the pass, rush the shot, and then Hall will get in there and tie up Maneri. And it's going to be blue basketball. Clarendon will have the ball. We're going to have a Bulls timeout with 3:34 in the ball game. Left on the clock, 38-22 the Bulls. After that timeout taken by the Bulls, Newton comes in for Clarendon, and this is going to be Mumford. He'll going to go down in the top, and they'll get the ball to Perry, and Perry with the dribble. Well, let's get the ball back to Mumford. Mumford working off the screen set by Newton, and saved by Maneri. And Hull will pick it up near the sideline. Hull with Hotchkiss on him will get the ball down inside there, and that's handled by Davis. No, he'll be off the mark on that one. He'll be out of play. 3 minutes to go. We've hit the halfway point. And there's Hotchkiss to Hewitt. I'll tell you what, they have really hustled it down the floor tonight, the Bulls have. They've been able to get to the baseline, get set up with their offense. Jump ball called as Newton will tie him up. Josh Newton in there making a good play. It'll be Bulls basketball on the baseline. And McCoy coming in for Perry for Clarendon. And Curtis came back in. He'll replace Maneri. Mumford jump ball, and it should be blue basketball. Yeah, Mumford getting up off the floor. It's been a good week, but it's been a tiring week. When you get to the Final Four, you've played a lot of basketball in a short period of time, and Like I said, Clarendon had to go that extra mile to beat Proctor in the overtime. And even though there are young players out there for both sides, at the end of the week, you do kind of sit back and go, whew, that was a long week. Look at Mumford spin, and Woodard came out and made a great defensive play to change the shot. Lynch with the basketball. Lynch in the front court. He's got a 3-on-1. He's going to take it up and get it. Lynch with the finish. And the Bulls now up by 18 with 2:20 to go, 40-22. Hall double clutches, drew the foul. Hotchkiss will pick up the foul. That's been a fun matchup to watch tonight. Two excellent point guards. Oh, they'll be seeing a lot of each other in the future during high school ball. Oh my goodness, yeah. As Hull rolls it in. Maneri, 32, coming in for the Bulls, and Hinternetter coming in for Mumford for Clarendon. And we're set now, and the officials have done an outstanding job here in the consolation game. 40-23. Short, Hewitt, Lynch. They both got the basketball, and they gave it up to Lynch. Lynch against McCoy will cross over, and Lynch into the front court, traveled. Yeah, the ball came up high on him, and by the time he tried to get it from his chest on a bounce pass, he had carried it. And Coach Hotchkiss pleading with him to slow it down, bring the ball up. That'll bring Dylan Hotchkiss to the scorer's table, getting set to come in for the Bulls. Looking for his 5th three, he'll front rim it, and Hewitt has the ball. Minute 51 to go. Bulls are going to be winners of this consolation game. They'll throw it away there, but they had a dominant performance. They came out, and they only lost by 2 points to Christ the King last night. That was a great ball game. And Perry back in the ball game. He's going to take the ball out of bounds and bring it into Hinternetter. So Hinternetter runs the point right now for the Clarendon squad. There's the grab by McCoy, and he'll get that ball under control. Lynch on him defensively. And Hotchkiss almost got the steal, and everybody met at midcourt, and jump ball as McCoy and Hotchkiss get tied up. And they're going to set the ball over here. There we go, Stevie Patrica with the basketball. Into Lynch. Lynch, solid week here Lynch has had. Good ball player. Hewitt's a good ball player. Woodard a good ball player. They all are. That's why they're in the Final Four. Even if they weren't, they've all played hard. And no, McCoy on the trail will miss the shot. Newton trying to get the ball away from Hewitt, and he'll come back to Hotchkiss as we're nearing the minute to play mark in the consolation game for 2009, and it's going to be the Bulls. Again, they came out hot, stayed hot, and were solid. Hotchkiss, just another outside shot dropping for him. And you can hear the coach in the background. No fouls. No need to stop that clock if you're the Bulls. They will turn, fire, and Hull will roll it in. Now he's got to be around 18 points right now, Hull does. He's got 4 threes, that's 12. That basket made a 14, and he's had a couple other buckets plus free throws. Maneri will get it. Maneri banging it off the window and in.
3-2-1-5.
And just 22 seconds left, and the buzzer will sound, and we will have the first of 2 games finish up here, leaving just the championship game. Newton sealed off. His pass back, stolen by Curtis. Curtis to Hotchkiss. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. He's going to go down inside to Maneri. One more for frosting on the cake. No. Hewitt. No. The Bulls will have the 44-25 win. And the Bulls will be the consolation winners for the 2009. And a nice job by their head coach, Todd Hotchkiss. Even with the Yankee hat on, he did a good job.
Okay, the concession stand's open, and this tour is run by the